Pauline Hanson is always in the news, isn't she? And what's she in the news this time? Well, let's have a look. Bring back Paul Hogan and Norman Gunston. Well, I think three-quarters of Australia probably wouldn't recognise those names now anyway. Anyway, she wants to go back to the old Australia and the old Australian values. She said she wanted Australia to represent the same values as Hogan, most famous for playing Crocodile Dundee. Well, no, I don't want that. I mean, look, they're funny, they're great guys, and it was a culture that allowed those people to make an ascendancy. But we want to go back to a culture that's based on truth, that's based on fairness, that's based on an understanding of our Christian heritage. That's the culture that we really need to get back to. But she makes some good points in this article. I mean, there are people choosing to come to Australia with no intention of becoming Australian or accepting Australian values, customs, traditions, or laws. Remember what sparked the riots in Cronulla. Muslims attacked Australian women for wearing bikinis at the beach in a hot Australian summer. And you would remember, or most of you, some of us would remember in 2006, that was a terrible time. Well, this is the whole point, isn't it? Is that Australian culture is reflected in the way we dress, the way we act, how we speak, what we say, what we believe. And so there was definitely a clash there, and it was a dangerous time. It was terrible. But has she got a point? I think in that regard she definitely has a point. But to go back to Gunston and Dundee, I think we can do better.